Welcome back to Familia Dos Valles, and today I'm going back a little bit to my Indian roots and going to make a sweet dish that I really enjoy. It takes a little bit of time, about an hour to cook. Primary ingredients are, well, milk, but my shortcut is condensed milk because it cooks down faster. About 4 or 5 carrots. Basically you need the two main ingredients are the milk and the carrots, and everything else you can work around according to the taste that you want. Remember, this is a shortcut for me, and this is how you can get it cooked much faster, and you don't have to use a lot of sugar as well. So here I have about 500 grams of carrots, 50 grams of cashew nuts, 50 grams of raisins, 4 cardamom, and just a piece of star anise. About 400 grams of condensed milk. So the next step is to prepare the ingredients. All I need to do is get these carrots peeled and just grate them in a food processor. You can do it by hand, but I don't recommend it. I used to do it when I was young and it used to take forever. And then get these all into a pot. Alright, I've got my ingredients prepped up, and you need to start off on a low fire and get all the carrot in, milk, raisins, cashew nuts, cardamoms, all into this dish, and then put on a low fire and leave it there for a little bit until the water comes out and it begins to dry up. So I've grated the carrot so it's into pretty small little juliennes like that, and so it'll cook through. And I'm just going to add all the ingredients to it now. There's no special order in which it should be put in. Just dump them in, open up the condensed milk. Don't be afraid to put a little water into the condensed milk can just to get those last dregs out. Once that's all in, the carrots will let out a certain amount of water, and you should just let it cook in itself. Lid on, and I'm just going to set this on low, and I'm going to just keep an eye on it just to make sure that it's not burning. Okay, it's been cooking for about 25 minutes now, and the carrot has reduced substantially, and I've been doing this on a pretty low fire. It's been looking quite good now. You can see the bottom of the vessel as you stir the pot, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to change that from low to high. Okay, I'm going to put it on the highest because what I want to do now is just fry the ingredients, and I'm going to do that with a spoon of clarified butter. Just stir that in. And that's on high heat now. As that steams up, you can see the carrot just coming away from the dish. I want to get the carrot slightly browning and the sugar caramelizing along with the milk, and it goes a dark orange brown kind of color, and that's when you know it's just right. Sometimes if the carrot isn't cooked enough and it's just a little bit raw, it doesn't taste as good. But this will come with trial and error. So I'm just waiting for this to brown up on the bottom. It's one of those dishes where you have to stay by the pot because it's milk. It can boil over and you need to take care. But it's just a matter of 20-30 minutes, and that's about it. Once it's reduced, it's much easier to handle. But I wouldn't recommend moving away from the pot at any time. This is one of those dishes that need constant stirring to make sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom. And as you can see, there's quite a few nuts and raisins in mine. If you don't like it, you would prefer
more carrots in proportion to your nuts or raisins, add more carrots or put in less raisins or nuts. That's completely at your discretion. Adding that 1 teaspoon of clarified butter just at the end there just allows me to fry the carrot up a little bit. Oh, it's looking lovely. It's all peeling away from the side of the dish, and I'm happy with this. So I'm going to stop there, put it off, and just let it cool down, and hopefully I can have it for dessert tonight.